Happy New Year!
Here we are, the whole family at Mandala. These are our chickens. We have 11 hens and a cockerel.
Yeah, which we presented to you in our last video.
We're going to explain a little bit about how we put the chickens to work.
Yeah, okay. So as you can see here, we've got, so you can see that our chicken dome is a dome. It's the size of our beds. This is a bed where we plant our veggies. So the chickens are in here for a couple of weeks at a time, and we throw in lots of mulch, and they do what they need to do. So they poo on the mulch, and basically it turns into compost. And they also dig up all of the weeds. You can see Fatty over there scratching. That's that one with their head down. So they dig up all the weeds. You can see quite a big holes they've dug here, and so we'll come in. We're going to move them tomorrow, and we'll sort all the mulch out, cover it all up, and then water it down, and then we plant them the day after. So here you can see the succession that we have of the chicken dome. So the chicken dome, the beds generally look like this, with lots of weeds and things when we start off, and then we put the chickens in, and they end up looking like that with no weeds, and all manured and then nicely mulched. So here we have a bed where the chickens were in a couple of weeks ago. We haven't planted this one yet, so you can see we've got the dog's been digging in here because she I think there's some field mice or something living in there, so you can see what it ends up looking like with all the mulch.
We're supposed to plant the mandala like 24 hours after we've moved the chickens on, and we did that with all the other ones, but this one was over Christmas, so we never got around to it yet.
So here you can see one that was planted now almost 3 months ago, and you can see, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is about 3 months. Yeah, well, 2.5 to 3 months. So you can see all our broccolis are starting to come up. Some spinach.
Some beetroot.
This is a wild chard that is hiding in there.
Yeah. Lettuce. Cauliflower. This is a fennel from last year actually. And some cilantro, oregano, and some what do you call apio?
Celery. So this one was planted about 3 months ago. Then you can see this one was planted about 2 weeks after that. So you can see it's a little bit less on. And then this one was planted actually not so long ago, because we've been about a month ago, because we've been not so on schedule with our moving the chickens and planting. It's also getting quite cold, so we're being a bit lax on the planting. So
the great news is that we've moved in to the finca. Yay!
Yeah.
So we'll take a walk over. So we moved in because we now have electricity.
So yeah, 1 second.
Explain the solar system.
So our electricity for the moment, we've got a small system in, runs off these 2 solar panels, the 2 big ones here. You can see, well, they're 300, yeah, it's a bit windy, so we'll go inside, but those are 2 300 watt solar panels, which is what is giving us our electricity at the moment. We also have all the mod cons here. You can see we have that's our internet antenna, which we get internet from the lollipop up there on the mountain. That's our internet provider.
And we also have the plumbing pretty much sorted out. So we've got running water and hot water, and we've got a little bathroom finished, so we can actually shower. So the electricity and the water were the main things that we were waiting for to be able to move in. So this is our small bathroom, our guest bathroom, that for now is the one we're using. Did you see that? I just switched the light on, the switch on the wall. And this is our larder, which is a bit chaotic at the moment, but we'll get a bit more shelving in.
It's also our battery room at the moment. You can leave that on. So we have a small but more than adequate solar system in here at the moment. We have our big inverter here, which is a 4,000 watt inverter. We have our 2 batteries, and then we have a battery monitoring system here, which tells us at the moment it's in the afternoon and the panels are a bit in the shade, so we just got 70 watts coming in, but that's minus whatever we're using at the moment. And then we have all these different settings which tell us that our batteries are full. So there you go, our batteries are 100% full. And surprisingly, this very small system gives us enough power to run most things that we need. That's basically because we don't have any big drains on the system in the day, because our fridge is a butane fridge. So what have we got?
Got a washing machine. So we bought an A++ for efficiency, and which was gifted to us very kindly by Luke's mum, Carol. Thanks, Carol. And so yeah, it's amazing that we can actually run a washing machine from a couple of solar panels out back, as long as the sun is shining, and then we can see when we've got a bit of surplus, and we run it basically off the electricity that's coming in surplus. So we don't have to drain the batteries, and so that's great. It's another great factor to let us live here comfortably.
We only put the washing machine on when the batteries are fully charged, and so we still have lots of sun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's most days anyway here. And so this is we've installed. You might remember that I had a little temporary outdoor kitchen in a cupboard outside before. And in the winter, early in the morning and late at night, it was like, you know, very, very cold in there. So we have now installed a temporary indoor kitchen, which is a great luxury. We just bought a second-hand gas cooker, which is perfect for now. And we were given some second-hand kitchen cupboards. So this is perfect for looking after us while we're here. And we're basically living in this space at the moment. This is going to be our living room with our sofa here. But for now we've got our bed in there, and yeah, we're eating here at our lovely dining table and cooking and everything. We've got all the light coming in here from our beautiful big windows on the south side, and we watch the sun coming up in the morning from the bed. It's beautiful, and we watch the stars in the sky at night. It's just great to be in the countryside. We've still got some work to do, as you can see in this is our bedroom to be. So we've still got some stuff to do in here. Still got to finish plastering, doing the final coat on that wall there, and then we've got to get started and finished in our. Well, you don't need to go and look at that. That's our storeroom.
It's our storeroom for the moment.
The building storeroom. That's going to be our ensuite bathroom. And then of course there's upstairs, which, do you want to just go up and have a quick peek? We're going to move our bed upstairs shortly, so we can move a sofa in downstairs. And yeah, so little by little, it's all coming together.
Yes, it is. So it's great. We've finally moved in. It's been 2 years of lots of hard work, and but we're finally here, and it's it's amazing. It's lovely to wake up in the morning and be able to watch the sunrise every morning, especially on these short winter days. And we watch the sunrise every day and watch it go down over there, just over the mountain, which it's doing at the moment.
Through a dirty window.
Through a dirty window, yeah. And it's amazing to be here.
And today's Luke's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, my daddy.
Happy birthday. All right, so I think that's it.
Thanks
We're finally
for watching.
in. Thanks for watching.
Bye.